Obviously, I haven't been outside, but I expect it to be about being cold. You got to give them a lot of credit. We hold them to 44% shooting, but the game of basketball, they win the moments today. For example, it's 25-22. They hit a 28, 29 footer at the buzzer, tied. We had the first possession of the second half. Turnover, they hit a three. That's a 6-point moment right there. And honestly, we never recovered. The first 2 4-minute segments of the second half, they outscored us 7. And we never recovered. They're an incredibly balanced basketball team. Kyle Rowe, it goes 3 for 10, but he has 14 points, 9 rebounds, but he facilitates everything in their offense. He is a tremendous basketball player. And we attempted to make runs, and right at the moment, I use that again, right at the moment, we miss a great look, and they immediately score. And our goal, timeout after timeout after timeout, would be, let's score the next 2 possessions. 9-point game, next 2 possessions. It's going to be 4 or 5 right in the game. And we just couldn't get over that moment the whole game. Not that we didn't try. Preparation was incredible. Attitude was phenomenal. Gotta give them credit. They're a great basketball team. They are.
What were you doing better in your run in the first half than you did at any other point?
We stopped them. We couldn't get any stops. They missed 9 shots second half, got 2 offensive rebounds. That's two clean stops in 20 minutes. The first half, they missed 17 shots and they had 3 offensive rebounds. That's it. Break it down statistically. That's it right there. It's defense.
Scott, they have 4 guys that finish in double figures. What was the challenge in trying to stop a team that's as balanced as Liberty that can kind of get buckets from almost any of their guys on the floor at any time?
Well, they expose any mistake you make. You've got to play great team defense. You make a mistake, you're meant to score. And obviously, by the end of the first half, Darius McGee stretches your defense to places that no other team in America stretches you to. I mean, he does. It makes it hard. It really makes it difficult.
At the same time, you got good looks. The second half just didn't go. I mean, sometimes it's just a simple make shot.
It's sometimes, Eric, sometimes it really is. Offenses provide you opportunities. They don't make shots for you. And there's nobody feels worse. Nobody tried any harder than those players in that locker room. And I mean, again, it was their starting 5. I mean, we did a job. First half, they didn't have a sub at the point. We outscored their bench 8-0 first half. Game's tied. We just, Jonathan's question was right. I mean, how do you stop a very, very balanced basketball team? Well, that's why they're a very, very, very great basketball team, because they are that balanced.
Didn't help that there were slow starts to both halves. I think they started 8-0 in the second half, and 7-0 in the second. How difficult is it just trying to fight your way out of a hole in both halves? And
it's tough because they do such a great job controlling the tempo of the game. When they get ahead, and I know people in this market they know college basketball. He was an assistant at Virginia. When they get ahead 8, they might as well be ahead 20. It's tough. It is difficult. If you break this game down by possessions, compared to, say, our game Saturday night, it's night and day, to their credit. And the one thing you have to worry about as a team is when you get a possession, then you try to score 4 points on one play. And we were guilty of that at times. Instead of being down 8, cut it to 6, get a stop, get it to 4, we were going to try to get it to 4 in one possession. And I learned a long time ago in coaching, when 2 teams play and they have contrasting tempos, whoever gets their way is going to win the game. And they had their way tempo-wise tonight. They did. They won the game.
Another thing that stands out, I think they finished with like 16 free throws. The Knights finished with like maybe 7 or.
No, we had 9, but we
9
found
free
it 10 in the
throws,
game.
like, yeah.
No, we found it 10 in the game. That had nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. We found it in the game like 3 times. That's 6. That's 6. That makes it 10-9. That had nothing to do with it at all. Nothing.
Scotty, are they kind of a measuring point
Absolutely.
for this league and
Absolutely.
where you have to get?
No, there's no question. I mean, there's no question. You know, they're a great basketball program. They are. There's no question. Now, you got to be fair. They've been Division I a lot longer than we have.
Yes, sir.
I guess while we're here, since I doubt we'll all get out between now and then, quick look ahead to Saturday.
Most improved team in the league, Kennesaw without a doubt. Last year, we beat them twice. Will, they had been ahead in 9 games the last 4 minutes and didn't win one of them. They're the most improved team in the league. They are, without a doubt. We've already done the advanced scout. We're ready for tomorrow. I think our question is right now, do we all go sleep in our office where we're on campus and the players can get to us in the gym? Or do we risk going home and we can't get back to the office? That's our decision right now. We're trying to get some help with that. I mean, and I'm not being facetious. I'm being serious. That may be what we have to do. Because we have to be with our guys tomorrow.
It is a crazy thing. It doesn't matter one team or the other, but to turn into remove this game to 1:30 affects both of you. And it's just a shame, but you do what you
You know,
have
it's
to
a
do.
marquee opponent for us. We're making a transition from Division II to Division I. It was our best crowd of the year last year, and I understand the COVID restrictions. Wasn't even close. And then we got to move the game to 1:30. And, you know, people that either are trying to either get home or they've got home, they're not coming back out. They're being warned not to. I totally understand that. We had a plan to storm the dorm last night. We did that. It's a shame. You look at the big picture. I try to pump our guys up. Here we are. You're year 2 transition, Division II, Division I. Division I last year was in Freedom Hall was a worldwide pandemic, and you could only bring in 3,000 people. We get the restrictions. Look, now we get year 2. We're playing a team 6-1 in the league. We're 7-1 in the league. Thursday, 7 o'clock. Very little competition in terms of college basketball. And we get this ice storm. We have to move it to 1:30. I mean, that is. I mean, I feel for those guys. I feel for their families. I feel for the university. I feel for the program. I do. Gosh, that's tough. That's tough.